When the former speaker was forced to resign as a result of an integrity commission investigation, the move to replace her with the wife of the prime minister, so that the head of parliament is now the spouse of the head of government, really does not sit well with the tradition that the speaker must act independently of the government of the day. The speaker is intended to be independent and must act independently of the government today. That is the tradition. That is the tradition. The failure. Mr. Speaker.
Members.
The so-called illicit 6 MPs. To disclose the identity of the so-called illicit 6 MPs who are under investigation by the Integrity Commission for illicit enrichment.
Member. At this time. At this time, there's my number.
Oh boy, this no look good.
What's up, guys? You all just saw the video of Mark Golding just trying to talk to the House in the National Assembly, and he was complaining as to why the Parliament of Jamaica nominated the wife of the Prime Minister to be the leader of the National Assembly, or rather the Speaker. And this story is so disturbing to many people, because how can a Prime Minister's wife be the Speaker to the House? What do you think about this thing, my brother?
I think first, I'll say generally that's so messed up, because in this sense, obviously, if the head of the parliament is the wife of the prime minister, it means that there are a lot of things that will be compromised,
Sure.
And the person who should be chosen to be the head of the parliament is a person who should not be related to the prime minister, to say, because most of the things you realize that as the function of the opposing party is to keep the prime minister prime minister in the track, right? So it's hard for himself to defend the country if the head of the parliament is the wife of the president. How will they right the wrongs? if she is the wife of the prime minister.
Yeah, that's a little bit tricky, and we all know that the role of the opposition party, or rather the opposition leader, has always been to put the government into track, to ensure that they do the things that they promise the citizens of a country. So seeing Mark Golding complain about that already tells us that he knows good well that the decisions that will be made in the parliament going forward will be jeopardized in a way. They won't be fair, because the wife will always be with the husband, at night on bed, talk about these issues. You know what lovebirds do. Usually, after a day, you go back home and reflect over how your day has been.
Yeah.
Then imagine the PM talking to his wife and telling her, there's this motion, or rather there's this bill that wants to be passed in the parliament. I want you not to do it, or I want you to pass it. That can bring issues in the government. And I was trying to check how the speaker is given the role of the speaker in the Parliament of Jamaica. First of all, the thing that is done is nomination. The members of Parliament, after the elections, they come together and put a list, or rather names of people who they'd want to be the speaker of the Parliament. Let's say the list is of 3 people. The next process that is done is the voting process. Each member of Parliament gives out a single vote. So for each member, it's a vote. After the voting is done, and the voting is done in a way that the contendants will not know who voted. Who voted for them or not for them. So after the voting is done, the next process that is done is the counting. Then the clerk of the parliament announces the leader. And I'm trying to imagine how the wife of the PM managed to get the majority votes. This already tells me that the PM has the majority members in the parliament in his pocket.
Already, you can say.
Yeah, because from that, he's able to make these plans and make them be successful. This we can see after Mark Golding complained about this incident. You notice the majority of the members of parliament left with the PM. That already tells us that this parliament is one-sided. They are not on the side of the opposition, but rather support the PM. What do you have to say about this? The incident of them going outside and leaving Mark Golding present his issues.
First, you as the head of the parliament, whatever you preside over, it affects the country. And I think we are told to believe that the needs of the citizens should come first. I understand this prime minister might be your husband, he might be a person that you confide with, but you vowed, you stood in front of people and said that you will serve the citizen. So you need to serve the citizen and not your husband. Also, Holness himself need to understand that everything that he does should be in regards to what the citizens want, and not what he wants as an individual. And both these two people, they vowed to serve the citizens. They never vowed to serve themselves or do things in the interest of their personal wants, because at the moment you take a vow that you want to serve the country, you want to serve the citizen, when the cries of the citizens are not heard, now there is a problem. And I think this is something that you've been seeing. Jamaicans have been complaining, crying, and all those things, means that things are not going well. And the function of an opposition party, they act as a watchdog. And acting as a watchdog, it means that they correct the wrongs. Correcting the wrongs need a parliament where they can discuss some bills, 1, 2, 3, if there's some things which are affecting citizens. And if it's true, they've found a number of things, of which there are a lot of discrepancies which are happening in Jamaica today. So if they have found these discrepancies, how are they going to solve this if the head of the parliament is the wife to the prime minister? what are the views of the citizens? Are we going to listen to the grievances of these citizens, or is it going to be thrown on a pit? So that leaves a lot of things to say. And also, you asked me a question on about the prime minister living with other members of the parliament, how it looked. For me, what it looked as people who took sides, and they took sides with the prime minister probably. But then you need to understand that the revolution is always the voice of the opposition party. And now when Mark is trying to push this, Mark is trying to show the country the right way that they should go. And my urge to all Jamaicans is that right now I know you're going to an election. You've tasted the leadership of your own prime minister, and this time you have the right decision to choose the right leader. You've seen for yourself how he acts, and I'm not taking sides because honestly I'm not in Jamaica, but this is something that we just see. So the choice remains in your hands.
Sure.
Yeah.
According to me, the most weirdest thing that I just saw in the video is seeing the PM leave the room when Mark Golding is trying to just put out a grievance. You know, as a leader, as someone who's been voted by Jamaicans to be in that top position in government, what he could have done is stay back, listen to what Mark Golding petition is, then decide, try and defend himself, you know.
Sure.
And try to make good out of what Mark Golding has said. You know, I have a lot of Jamaican subscribers, and when I post anything about their leadership, they say that the only time that the Jamaican government will work better is when its leaders comes together and decide to work as a team. So if Mark Golding is trying to correct the ruling government, in this case, what they should have done is listen to what he's saying, and if it's for the good of the people of Jamaica, they should rather work to do things the rightful way, but not walk out, you know. That's just wrong. We've seen videos of Jamaican kids lecture the PM, talk about issues that is affecting them, that the PM is not doing right, you know. And I'm seeing Mark Golding, who's the leader of opposition, trying to just talk to him and trying to make things right, and see him walk away. That means he does not want to listen, you know. In a way, those are the actions of a dictator. Somebody who feels like whatever he does is the only right thing that can be done by the government of Jamaica. And this was not right, seeing the PM run away out of parliament and other members also following him. So who should be remaining to discuss this issue? How should this grievance be solved by the people of Jamaica? It's wrong because it can only be done at the parliament. And the only other option that can help Jamaicans is for Jamaicans to vote wisely in the elections that is soon coming. You know, it's time that you choose a leader that you think will change Jamaica for a better good. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Brother, you can give probably your last sentiments before we end this.
Yes, just like you have said, the power is in your hands right now. Try to choose the right leader, the leader that you think might share your grievances, a leader that resonates with everything that you want. For the longest time, Jamaicans have been crying, but right now you have the power to make the right decision. So the power is in your hands right now. Yep, that's my last grievance that I'll share with Jamaicans. And one love wherever you are, you always know.
Sure. So guys, you can also go check out his channel. He does really amazing black stories all over the world. His YouTube channel name is Eugene Docu Stories. I'll put up his link on the bio of the video. Kindly go check his work, and if you like it, do subscribe to his channel, and he'll be so grateful, man. And as we end this video, Jamaica, it's your time. Choose the rightful leaders in the coming election. See you guys.